James and Frank were not just friends, they were brothers by choice. From their first year in higher institution, they were inseparable. They read together, ate together, defended each other. When people saw one, they expected the other. After graduation, reality hit hard. They moved to the same city searching for jobs. Months turned into frustration. Then one day, luck knocked, but only on James' door, through a relative who was deep into politics. James was awarded a huge government contract. It was the kind of opportunity that could change a man's life overnight. James remembered his friend is struggling too. He said, "So," he called Frank, "we'll do this together." Frank rushed over. They both celebrated. They executed the job side by side. When payment came, James took 60% and gave Frank 40%. Frank smiled but was not happy. Why not 50-50? He kept asking himself, did we not both do the work? He didn't voice his anger loudly, but jealousy began to whisper. Another contract came. James called him again, but this time, Frank's heart was no longer pure. He wanted equal share. When James went for a meeting with the contract coordinator, Frank insisted on following. James hesitated but later agreed. At the meeting, while James was busy networking, Frank quietly approached the coordinator and collected his number. Days later, Frank called the man privately. "I'm the one doing the real work," he said. "James just has the name. If you give me the contract directly, I'll give you your percentage." The coordinator was wise. He called James. "Be careful," he warned. "Your friend came behind your back." James' heart sank. "My Frank," he whispered. From that day, he became mindful of Frank. When the next contract came, he didn't inform Frank, he did it alone. When Frank found out, "You didn't call me. It was a small contract." James replied calmly, but Frank's anger grew darker. He felt cheated and replaced. Jealousy had now matured into something dangerous. One evening, Frank visited James. They sat in the living room. James brought out drinks. As they were talking, James received a phone call and stepped outside. When he returned, something in his spirit whispered, "Do not drink that." Frank smiled. "Drink it now. This is your house." When Frank left, James carried the drink to the backyard and poured it into his dog's bowl. Within minutes, the dog convulsed and died. James stood there frozen. His best friend and brother tried to kill him for percentage. The next day, James called Frank. "Don't ever come to my house again." Frank acted surprised.